What's going on? I want to thank all the conquerors of excellence for watching. So it's your girl Tina, and I am back with another Black History 365 video for you all. Today's video is going to be on Ella Baker, who was born on December the 13th, 1903 in Norfolk, Virginia. She was a civil rights activist who avoided the spotlight, and she worked with Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and other influential leaders of that era. Establishing the Student Nonviolent Coordinating Committee was her most important accomplishment. She graduated from Shaw University of Raleigh, North Carolina in 1927 as a class valedictorian. She then moved to Harlem, New York in the 1920s during the Harlem Renaissance. Between 1929 and 1932, she worked for two newspapers, the American West Indian News and the Negro National News, which allowed her to become active in other African American political circles. She helped organize the Young Negroes Cooperative League, which was a consumers organization, and she served as its national director for 6 years. Ms. Baker was then recruited by the Works Progress Administration as a consumer education project teacher. She began working with the NAACP in the late 1930s as an assistant field secretary, where she traveled to organize new chapters. Ella Baker became the National Field Secretary and Director of Branches for the NAACP in 1942. Then in 1946, she left the organization to become the guardian of her young niece in New York City. In New York City in 1947, she founded the Harlem branch of the American Cancer Society, and she spent 7 years with the branch. Afterwards, she then returned to the NAACP as president of the New York City branch when her niece was in her late teens. She became actively involved in the fight to desegregate public schools in New York City. She was the advisor to the leadership of the boycott that was organized following the arrest of Rosa Parks. Ms. Baker was also the director of the Southern Christian Leadership Conference that was founded by Dr. Martin Luther King, and she remained the director until 1960. She was also involved in the establishment of the Mississippi Freedom Democratic Party, which allowed her to work with Fannie Lou Hamer. She was also involved in various other political causes, and on December the 3rd, 1986, she died in New York City. So again, I want to thank you all for tuning in and watching these videos. If you all enjoy them, please give them a thumbs up. Also hit the subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you can know when we post another video. So as always, until the next video, if it ain't excellent, it's irrelevant. Until next time.